Welcome back to the Washington State Dynasty. We have a neutral site game here today as Washington State will be taking on number 6 BYU. BYU, an independent of course, has gotten off to a great start. They still do not have a loss on the season and have wins against Baylor, TCU, Colorado, and Arizona, so a strong schedule. And hopefully we'll give them their first loss of the year, but it will be no easy task against the #1 running attack in the country. Our offense will start off with the ball to open the day though, as Tony Gaines will go for a 4-yard gain on the read option for the first play. It's 2nd down and 6. We'll spread them out with 4 wide. It's intercepted by Shelton, intended for Robert Lundy, and that's a pick 6 for BYU. And just like that, they have a 7-0 lead. Now BYU on the ensuing kickoff will kick away to Marcus Stanford. He's a very dangerous playmaker. He'll take it from his own end zone. Now to the 20, he'll bounce it outside. He's got some green ahead of him. He's to the 50, to the 40, to the 30. He makes the last man miss, and you won't catch him. 101 yards. An exciting start to today's game. Already 2 touchdowns in the first minute. BYU now back on offense, and a 3-and-out from McCoy Hill as they forced that ball out of bounds, saw the rush coming. We'll take over now, 1st down and 10. Avery Burgess will go up the middle. He's got around 6 or 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down and 3. Now Marcus Stanford motions into the backfield, a read option. Tony Gaines is down at around the 45-yard line, a gain of 4. We'll go back to spreading them out with a 4-wide set, and Tony Gaines nowhere close on that pass that was intended for Richie Wiley. 3rd down and 10. Throw to the outside, and there's a good throw to Steve Stewart on the corner route for 20 yards and a 1st down. Now a 5-wide look as Gaines once again misses an easy throw to Keith Harrington, and it's now 3rd down and 5. A 4-wide set, and Gaines had Wiley, and he's been wild so far today. 2 for 7 to start off. 1st down and 10 for BYU. Throw on a dump down to Haynes, the tight end, and he's just short of the 1st down, a 9-yard reception. It's 3rd down and 4 for McCoy Hill, and he's got his man Doty across the middle inside of Coug territory, a 22-yard pitch and catch. 3rd down and 5. Hill to the outside. Haynes has it. He fights forward to the 30-yard line. He has the 1st down of the drive, stays alive. 2nd down and 10. The shotgun offset. Now the pitch outside, and Ostrander has it and is 3 yards short of the 1st down. So 3rd down and 3. Washington State will bring a blitz, and it's Daryl King blowing up the play in the backfield. There's Casey Williams, the #1 rusher in the entire country, and is in a serious contention for the Heisman. Now it's Stanford once again. We saw his big playability the first time he returned a kick. Here's another good one. He's out of bounds at around the 40-yard line. A 38-yard return that time. 1st down and 10, and nowhere close. Intended for Richie Wiley, as Gaines has really struggled so far today. We probably need to start relying on our running game and getting that established, and some short throws for Tony Gaines. 3rd down and inches. Give up the middle goes to Burgess. He has the 1st down to the 44-yard line, an 8-yard run. Trips to the right on 2nd down and 5. And Tony Gaines, I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe an injury of some sort, but 2 for 9 to start off the day. It's 3rd down and 5, and Gaines will go ahead and take off, and he's just short of the 1st down line. A shoestring tackle saves the 1st down. So Victor McGill will come on for the field goal. It's a long one, and it's off the crossbar. A barely missed it. We'll get a second look at this. Look how close this was. He barely could not sneak it in. A couple few inches, and that's probably a field goal. So it's now still 10-10. The pass to the backup running back Mark Sims goes for 12 yards and a 1st down. We're still in the 1st quarter on 3rd down and 10. Throw down the sideline. It's intercepted by Marcel Stewart. And we have the ball back once again. Really just an arm punt right there from BYU and McCoy Hill. Now Burgess will go straight up the gut. He's got around 9 yards. And it's now 3rd down and short. So the read option on 3rd down. And Richie Wiley's blown up on his block, but Gaines breaks a tackle and gains 10 yards. A tight look for Washington State, and a short screen pass for Calvin Green, but he's stopped by the defensive lineman after a gain of 5. A 4-wide look on 3rd down. Throw down the middle of the field, and it's a perfect call. BYU called cover 2, and we split it perfectly. So first down and 10. Burgess will cut it back to his right. He shows off the power. He's inside of the 15-yard line, and we're into the red zone for the first time today. Now Gaines will get it. He'll run up the middle on the read option. He gets 6 yards and is down at the 1-yard line. So first down and goal, and Burgess is stopped short of the goal line. So it's now second down and goal. We'll give it to Burgess once again. He's in on the 1-yard touchdown, and we have a 7-point lead with 3.5 to go. We've done a nice job of containing BYU's offense so far. Their only touchdown was that pick 6, and they only have a field goal to add on to that. We've also shut down Casey Williams and done a good job of containing him. So now Hill will go to the air. He'll go deep along the sideline, and Parker can't bring it in. He drops it. Maybe heard some footsteps, so they'll be forced to punt it away once more. Now Avery Burgess on the counter play fights forward. He's just shy of the first down line, so second down and inches. Now to a split back set. Tony Gaines, a quick throw to Corey Washington, who's inside of Cougar territory. He's still going inside of the 20 to the 15. What a play by Corey Washington. So a 4-wide set as Avery Burgess will get the carry, and he stopped it around the 11-yard line after a gain of 4. Third down and 6. A 4-wide set. Stewart is split out wide. Lundy has the reception, and he stopped short of the first down line, so we will kick the field goal and enter halftime with a 10-point lead. Our offense has played all right other than Tony Gaines' inconsistency. Our defense has been absolutely shut out in this first half. BYU will open the second half with the ball. They'll start off with a screen pass, and Stewart was maybe there for an interception. Instead, Doty has 17 yards as he's tripped up by Suleiman Hamid. It's first down and 10, and that one's nearly intercepted by Suleiman Hamid, and that was probably a pick 6. Instead, it's third down and 11. We'll bring 4. The throw to the outside along the sideline, and Doty is out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot in, as our offense will now take back over with a chance to extend their lead. A power play goes to Avery Burgess, and that will go for 6 yards to open this drive. Trips to the right as we'll give it to Burgess, and he'll power his way for the first down, really trying to pound this defense and wear them out. Now Corey Washington will get the carry. He'll go up the middle. He's got 7 yards and a first down. That's our 10th on the day. BYU had the number 7 defense enter today's game. They have not been able to do much to stop our ground game, as that's another good game, this time a 14-yarder. On second down and 8, we'll go to the air. Tony Gaines will roll out to his right. He's got a lot of green ahead of him. He's inside of the 10, and he's got the touchdown, a 26-yard touchdown, and that's what he can do with his legs. Such a great athlete. But we have a studio update. Number 3, North Carolina, right now is trailing to their rival NC State. BYU will open this drive with a man in motion. McCoy Hill will get the carry, and he's got 5 yards. It's now a 3-score game, so BYU's got to work quickly. And McCoy Hill will throw it to the outside, and Doty has it for 23 yards. A good job of actually getting a foot in bounds that time. We'll bring the corner blitz, throw to the outside, and Walker, the tight end, has it for 11 yards. So a 4-wide set and a read option, and a great play by Daryl King once again, a loss of 4, and it's third down and 8. BYU will try and set up the screen pass. Sims has it. He stopped short of the first down line, and we now have taken the ball back over. It's a 14-point game. We're nearing the end of the third quarter. Burgess has it. He's got the first down, and we will go into the fourth quarter. It's first down and 10. Avery has it. He'll go up the middle. He trucks a defender. He's got 13 yards on that run, and he is just wearing down this defense. He'll go up the middle this time on the read option as Keith Harrington was lined up in the backfield, the former running back, now wide receiver. It's now a 5-wide set on second down. Throw goes to Marcus Stanford. He'll try and bounce it outside, and he's got 8 yards on that drag route. We're under 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter on second down and 5. Gaines has it, and a smart play to just slide. Don't want him taking any injuries or getting hit too much. Trips to the right on first down. Throw to Richie Wiley. He'll cut upfield. He's inside of the 5. He's down at the 5. After being inside of the 10, not the 5. But first down and goal, Burgess up the middle, he's into the end zone, a 6-yard touchdown, and we've extended the lead to 21 against the undefeated number 6 team in the country. Look at that yardage difference. We have controlled this game throughout. After BYU's pick 6, they have not been able to get anything going and not been able to stop us at all, as we've really started to run this clock and really pound the ball on the ground. Hill on second down and 12, and he is sacked, a loss of 1, our 3rd sack on the day. It's Lanu and Shaw in on the sack. So third down and 13, they'll go to Williams on the screen pass. Stewart can't bring him down, and Williams has the first down. That was a big missed opportunity for a stop. First down and 10 across middle for Doty. He's really been one of their few effective offensive players, as that reception will go for 20 yards. 3 minutes to go, it's third down and 5. Williams has it, and he's brought down from behind by Jimmy Benson, who's made a big impact these last few weeks. It's fourth down and 1 on the read option. Hill has the first down, so the drive will stay alive. But with 2 minutes left and a 3-touchdown game, BYU's got to pick up the pace, and another sack. It's Kingston Fernandez, the senior defensive end. And on third down and 13, it's Jimmy Benson who will knock the pass away. Fourth down and 13. Hill goes. He's got Cobb inside of the 20-yard line. A 17-yard reception and another fourth down conversion. Hill will go to the air. Down the middle, he's got Ostrander for a 16-yard touchdown. It's now a 2-score game as we have a studio update. Number 11, Stanford, has lost their second game of the season. And North Carolina ends up coming back and beating NC State on a last-second touchdown by Elijah Ford. The kick is away, and the onside kick is recovered by Dave Robinson, and that will do it. We would end up running out the clock. BYU would not use any of their timeouts. Avery Burgess is your player of the game, deservingly so, 130 yards, and was mainly our big offensive force after Tony Gaines got off to such a poor start, and we really stopped relying on him for most of the game, except for we did run him a good bit, and Corey Washington also got some nice work. Like I said, not a lot through the passing game, but our defense played very well, and our offense really played sort of time possession, and that was their goal today, keep the ball out of the powerful BYU offense. And look at this, 22 minutes to 10 minutes in this game of time possession. So our goal was really accomplished, but we have a tough matchup. We're now number 15 in the nation, and we'll be taking on number 20 Oregon. All of our games so far in this series have been very close, but they will be without one of their top players in Tony James. He is one of the best running backs in the country, but surprisingly, Oregon does not have that much of a drop-off at running back. They have 3 running backs who are rated in the 90s, so I don't think it'll be that big of a deal, and Gaines is either their second or third string running back, so not that big of a loss overall. And look at the season stats. Avery Burgess is nearing 1,000 yards rushing. Harrington, Lundy, and Wiley all have 4 touchdowns. And look at our defensive stats. Greg Hoyt over 20 tackles for losses. Mo Tapa 7 sacks, 6 sacks for Jesse Shaw. And a look at our interceptions. But now we will look at our recruiting board. After going through our bye week, we got a few commitments. The first one is a junior college junior tight end. He's an 81 overall, a good receiver, not the best athlete, but also is a very solid blocker, so he will probably play a good bit of minutes in his first season on campus. Now, another one is Alex James. To me, he's a 4-star athlete, and he's either a running back or a receiver, or sort of a hybrid. He has some nice receiving skills, has pretty good run out of the catch ability, also has a little bit of quarterback ability, but we already have Tony Gaines, so that's not really a necessity. 3-star linebacker Scott Joseph out of Arizona. We got him. He's 6'2", 234, so a little undersized, not too much, but he's a pretty good athlete. He is not great in coverage, not great as a run stopper, but just a good athlete who will be a development player. Now, the number 3 overall safety, a 4-star prospect, 5'10", Darren George committed, and he has 90 speed, so a great athlete, and he'll definitely have to develop all of his other ratings. He has good tackle, good hit power, but his coverage and block shed and that type of stuff will definitely have to develop. But I hope you did enjoy today's game today. It was a great one, beating number 6 in the nation and handing them their first loss on the year. If you did, please leave a like down below. Leave your comments on the game down below and what you feel like are the keys for us beating Oregon at home. I will see you for that Pac-12 matchup, because I'm out.